This is a message from your spirit guides. So today is April 28th, 2024, but this is timeless. All of my messages are timeless. All readings technically are timeless because time is an illusion, right? Time is not, it's not linear, right? So anyways, so we are in the new moon of Taurus. Okay, it's a super new moon in Taurus, and it's a very like divine timing, like, you know, blessings, like it's like that kind of energy, right? It really is. I said yesterday on my YouTube live, I said it was like the incoming vibe right now for many souls is it's like the star card and the wheel of fortune like humped and made a baby. Okay, so take that as you will. But the message that I'm receiving about, like, for you guys from spirit, from your spirit guides, is you have to release it's releasing restraints, 111 on the timer, because you're in a really powerful manifestation vortex and you're in a really powerful receiving portal and vortex. So basically, like what they said was that that you're focusing too much on what's already manifested in your reality. Like your energy and your attention. Okay, this is the law of attraction, law of assumption. This is the secrets of the universe, right? What you think about, you will bring about. Okay, thoughts will become things. The universe has to deliver. It is divine universal law. So basically, like, what I'm seeing is, like, you know, or what they were showing me is that you guys are putting a lot of time, thoughts, energy, and focus into what is going on in your life. And so essentially you're manifesting more problems, worry, lack, you know, like a lack in money flow, a lack in love flow, a lack, you know, because you're so focused on the 3D reality and what has already manifested. And the 3D manifestations that, like, whatever is in your life right now, whatever is going on in your life right now, like, you manifested every single thing. You manifested every single thing. Oh no, Erica, I would never manifest this. You know, I would never I would never pull that into me. I would never, you know, manifest someone screwing me over. I would never manifest someone breaking my heart. Yeah, you did. On one level or the next, we all have, we all do. And that's why this message is so important. Okay, oh no, Erica, you know, I'm doing everything I can to manifest abundance, you know, like I'm aware of the lack in my life. That's good. But, you know, we have somewhere upwards of 60,000 thoughts a day. Okay, like, there's no possible way that any one of us can, I just saw 333. There's no, like, possible way that any one of us can control and be absolutely aware and conscious of 60,000 thoughts a day. Okay, like, essentially the only time we're not thinking is when we're asleep, right? When the ego brain is asleep and when the ego body is asleep, okay? You probably want to pay a lot of attention to your dreams right now. And anyway, so that's your message from spirit today. That's your message from source, from spirit, from your spirit guides, from your higher self, from your spirit guides. It's literally releasing constraints of the 3D reality. Where focus goes, energy flows. Like, you know, I don't know. It's like the law of attraction. So basically, it's like, let's say you're in a partnership or something, right? And you're with someone and there's a lot of disrespect in your partnership. First of all, that's karmic energy, and, like, you know, there's lessons, and that's a season and a reason. So eventually it's going to be let go, right? This is an example. But let's say you're, like, in this partnership, right? And you're constantly, like, thinking about how your partner disrespects you, how your partner has a lack of respect, You know, you're thinking about like, you know, I wish they would stop talking to me like this. I wish they would have more respect. You know, I wish that they would, you know, not, you know, call me names. I wish that they would not do this. I wish that they would not do that, right? So when we do that kind of stuff, or like, you know, I wish people would stop judging me. I wish people would stop this. I wish, you know, when we're thinking that way, we're actually like saying, like, the way that it translates to the universe is, I want more people to disrespect me. I want my partner to disrespect me, right? Okay, so the way to shift that frequency, or to shift that, you know, to shift that, we'll just say to shift those thoughts, right? Instead of, you know, I wish they would stop treating me like this, right? I wish, you know, they would stop acting like this towards me. I wish people would stop judging me. I wish people would stop being so rude to me or mean to me, or whatever the case is, right? So like I said, that's like telling the that's like saying to the universe, I want them to keep disrespecting me. I want them to keep judging me. I want them to keep being mean to me. So instead, what you do is you change the picture of the reality, and you tell the universe what you want in regards to that, right? So instead of that, you would picture your partner just being very loving. You know, you would see them being, you know, telling you all the nice things. You would see them coming towards you at a very more healed, balanced, respectful state of being, and like things like that. Or you picture yourself like just getting love from everyone, you know, getting you know, gratitude from everyone, and joy from people, and you know, that kind of a thing. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but and also, like, Spirit is telling you this because I keep being shown a river of blessings, a river of blessings. So the title should reflect this, but I don't know, you guys, that's the guidance, you know, and it wouldn't come through if it wasn't a lot of people needing to hear this, you know what I mean? Like, through all space and time. There's people that aren't even subscribed to my YouTube channel yet that are gonna stumble across this and be guided to it. You know what I mean? So anyways, love, so I'm Erica. Welcome to Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. We are a Pillar of Light channel. This is a safe space. High vibe old souls come here. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. So welcome in, my loves. Welcome back, my loves. Let's go ahead and look at that cornucopia. Yeah. Can we please get one card in regards to this message from Spirit today for the collective? There's a lot of souls who need to hear this right now, like hundreds and thousands of souls who need to hear this right now, for sure. Okay. You have you're in a manifestation vortex where it's a river of blessings. So Spirit is letting you know, like, you need to focus on the river of blessings. You need to focus on your energy vortex of manifestation, meaning like you need to focus and really tune into the pictures of your new reality, the pictures of your new realities on these new timelines. You need to let go of the restraints of the old 3D manifested energy that is your 3D reality right now. The Angel of Balance. Okay, so the Angel of Balance is literally like blessing you with this like really beautiful, like magical elixir. Okay, she's gifting it to you. Drink it down, you know, symbolically, like drink down this beautiful elixir of balance, of the yin and the yang energy. But basically she's blessing you. We have the pyramids here in the back. Connection with ancient Egypt. I said ancient souls, old souls. You know, a lot of like these blockages and restraints, they actually stem from past lives, like where, like maybe you had great wealth, or maybe you were in a past life in Egypt where you were very poor, you know, but I'm kind of seeing like you had great wealth at one point and you lost it all, or something happened. Okay, and so there's like deeper underlying issues, like there's deeper underlying things as far as like your lack. That's what you've been working on in healing, especially generational like curses of poverty and lack. Like you're here breaking those generational curses of poverty and lack. Okay, and like like monetarily, like monetary integrity around money. Meaning like, it's like when it comes to money and your finances and, you know, like all the things, like it's like for the highest and greatest good. So like you're someone that can handle like big amounts of money, and that's that river of blessings. So there's big amounts of money, big amounts of success, big and a lot of love and all these things flowing in this river of blessings for you. Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Ganesh have been coming through. I've been working with them for the last like 3-4 days personally. And like yesterday on YouTube, on the YouTube live, those of you guys that were on it, for the new moon, we did a group candle ritual of prayer and like manifesting and abundance and things like that. It was really, really cool, really nice, really beautiful and powerful. And the candles are on my altar and they are still going, they're still burning. But this is like very much like Goddess Lakshmi. Goddess Lakshmi is the counterpart of Lord Ganesh. And she's all about like the river of blessings and success and prosperity and divine feminine, you know, magnetism and flow and receiving and, you know, all these things, right? Fertility. And like, so she like represents that. She's a goddess that represents that. And then last night when I was sitting outside under the stars, this huge owl flew down literally like right in front of me, and it had like a huge wingspan. And owls are one of my spirit animal guides. Like they're always around me and following me, of course. But this was like a message of confirmation in a big, big way. So then I came inside and I grabbed I grabbed this. It's the Animal Spirit Guidebook. And I opened it. And when I opened it, it opened directly to the owl. Okay. There it is again. And literally, you guys, look. The owl message speaks of abundance, clairvoyant treasures and treasures. When this energy is in balance, it's very generous, trusting, and secure. When this energy is out of balance, there's money corals and scarcity mindset. To bring this into balance, give an offering. So, you know, again, speaking of like altars, like an offering to, you know, your ancestors, an offering to your angels, to your spirit guides, an offering to Goddess Lakshmi. And the offering can be flowers, it can be crystals, it can be, you know, fruit, honey, food, you know, different things like that. Whatever you feel guided to. It could be a feather. I have no clue. But it says the owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl is, in this particular deck, is the companion of Goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. See? Okay, like the angel of it's things coming into balance, but you have to let go of these physical 3D restraints. You have to. There's a lot of focus and worry and energy and anxiousness and stress that is tied to the 3D reality, especially around like your stability with money, work, and home. You have to allow yourself to jump into the river of blessings. You have to connect your thoughts using your third eye, and you have to see the new pictures of reality, and you have to claim those new pictures of reality and focus on that. We don't focus on the old, what's already been manifested energy in the material world. If it's manifested in the 3D, it's old energy. It's old manifestations, it's old thoughts, it's old wishes, it's old whatever it is. Okay? So Goddess Lakshmi, she's coming through for you guys. Lord Ganesh is the remover of obstacles, her counterpart. He's the remover of obstacles. He clears the path for you. He also represents great wealth and fortune too. Great wealth and fortune. Sorry guys, there's farm tractors driving by. They are, it's chopping season right now, so they're chopping fields around here and stuff. Let me close this. Okay. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is my main man. I love Archangel Gabriel. I love Archangel Gabriel, which reminds me, like, I haven't been working with him a whole lot recently, but I need to. So Archangel Gabriel, he's the messenger of God. He's the angelic messenger of God. Archangel Gabriel is the angel that's depicted on the judgment card in the OG traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. It's your truth chakra. Look at all the blue. Look at all the blue. Look at that. Like, these go together. So a lot of angelic energy. Your angels are like all around you with this. He has his trumpet. You've been hearing the call. Archangel Gabriel has been communicating with you. You've been hearing the divine call. It's like, you know that what you're focusing on in your 3D reality, you know it doesn't serve you. You know that it's inauthentic of you. You know that it's not in alignment with your divine truth. Yet you focus on it anyways. And it's not your fault. It's just how we've been programmed. And that's what we're doing, is we are dismantling these old systems and programs and deeply embedded programming of our lineages and things like that, and consciousness of humanity. Archangel Gabriel is saying it is time. Okay, stand in your truth. Manifest with truth. What is your truth? What are your new pictures of reality? What is your new truth? We need to stop focusing on the old. We need to stop focusing and manifesting from the past. Meaning, you've been doing all this work. You're at this point in your journey. But because of your past experiences and, like, you know, all the times where you have felt like stuck with money, or you haven't had enough money, or, you know, you've had to file bankruptcy, or, you know, or whatever, right? Whatever it is. And it's not just money, it's a lot of things. That programming is still, like, you're operating off of those old programs. So it's like you're trying to manifest new things, and you are, and you have, but you're muddying up your receiving with the past. It's the fear that kicks in because of what you have experienced before, or what you're currently experiencing in your 3D reality. You know, I'm manifesting $10,000, but I only have $1 in my bank account right now. So I'm manifesting $10,000, but because I only have $1 in my bank account, I constantly focus on that. I constantly go back to that. How am I going to do this? How am I going to pay that? I only have $1. How am I going to buy food? How am I going to do blah, 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 right? But you're also at the same time simultaneously, like, trying to manifest that 10 grand. But all your focus and energy, and, you know, the energy is fear-based. It's on the current reality and circumstances. Okay? So you guys know what I mean. Look, this is a time of victory. We have card number 48, 39, and 28. Also releasing any kind of envy, attachments of jealousy, envy. Okay, that's extremely low vibrational energy. It's fear-based. It's lack. Like, if you have $1 in your bank account, you know, and you go on Instagram and you see someone, you know, on a yacht in Palermo, Italy, with their Gucci bags and, you know, $500 Fendi glasses, if you see that and it triggers you even on the slightest level of, like, I wish I had that money, or must be nice, or ugh, like it, you know what I mean? You got to release that. You know what you do instead? You send love to that person. When you see successful people, rich, successful businesses, people who are like living a life that you want to like bring into reality for yourself, you know, people who are in divine union with their beloved counterparts, like what you do instead is you send them love. You send them joy and love, and like, good for you. Like, that is freaking amazing. Like, I'm so happy for them. And that's how you cultivate that for you, right? Like attracts like. Okay, so there is something around that. It's old attachments from the past. Like you can see through you can see through like the pattern. You can see through the patterns, your own patterns. Okay, for some of you guys, it's like you're super victorious, and you're in an era of victory. But for some of you guys, like, and this is very common, you have underlying fear around success and around like being rich, successful. Like basically, like it's like a guilt. Like you feel bad, you know, if you're in like high level amount of like money and success, you feel bad for like maybe, you know, making more money than family members, or maybe some of your family members, you know, are really struggling, and you know what I mean? There's some kind of like underlying like guilt around that. It's like you don't feel, you hold yourself back because of like, you know, like underlying things like that. Okay, so again, that's very common for empaths, like light workers and stuff, you know. But the more you receive, the more you can give back. You know, and these are like the affirmations that you should be saying to yourself right now too. Like, the more I receive, the more I can help, the more I can give. I am so freaking blessed. I know I'm deserving. Like, I really do deserve it all. Like, I have a pure heart, you know, pure soul, right? Like, my intentions are good. My integrity is strong and good. You know, like, you're gonna take this money and these successes and things and whatever else, and you're gonna do good with it. You're gonna do good with it. Okay? At this point, like, if you have felt stuck like this, if you have felt like the only thing holding you back is you. That's what Spirit is saying. The only thing holding you back is you. Like, because of your thoughts and because of your attachment to the 3D reality. Yes. Does it feel, yes. Can it be very, yeah. Like, if you have $1 in your bank account and you have bills that are due today, tomorrow, this week, and you're stressed because you're like on a human level, and like with your brain, you're thinking like, it's impossible. Like, how am I how is money just gonna poof appear? You know? How am I gonna do that? Right? That's control. That's micromanaging the universe. And that's also putting out those thought vibrations that I just talked about. By focusing on these things in those ways, you're telling the universe, I want more lack. I want to be more broke. Please, please bring in more circumstances that keep me stuck and stagnant and poor, or broke, or in lack, or in fear, or in scarcity. Right? Okay. So let's go ahead and get a spirit animal. All right. I love you guys. I had to, you know, I'm always going to share, obviously, like, if you are new here, I have very open channels. Like, I am not like your average, you know, just tarot reader, right? Like, as a healer, as a priestess, as a quantum healer, as a medium, as a psychic, right? Like I receive so much. And every day is a new day. And oh, that's a part of your message. It's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. The phoenix. See? Boom, boom, boom. The kind of shit I'm on you couldn't understand or whatever, right? Boom, back, bow. There you are. Like Spirit is telling you, you are rising from the ashes. Like you have been born anew. This is your rebirth. This is your victory. This is your blessings of balance, flow, and ease. Also with the communication, the throat chakra, there's something about being very specific. Like, what do you want? Okay, like you can't just be like, oh, I want love. Okay, love in what form? Love in what capacity? You know, oh, I want love. I want, you know, true love to come in. All right, fine. The universe goes, okay. And the universe sends you a kitten or a dog. It's true love. It's a soulmate. It's a soul companion. That's what you asked for. You wanted love. We sent you something that will create more love and that you can love and that will love you. Right? I manifest abundance and I manifest money. Okay. Here's $20. Don't spend it all in one place. Specifics, mi amors. Specifics. Now, with that being said, too, you don't want to be too detailed either. Like, I talk about this all the time. If you're, like, obsessing over some soulmate or twin flame, first of all, you're energetically pushing that person away. And they can feel you chasing them energetically. Okay. Secondly, though, if you're just, like, obsessed over one person, oh, I'm manifesting my twin flame. Are you? Are you really though? Actually, no, you're not. What you're manifesting is your soulmate or twin flame to run from you because you're obsessing over them, or you're just waiting by the phone for them, and you're not dating other people or putting yourself out there or having your heart open because you're just waiting for one person. That is really risky business when it comes to divine union and manifestation. You know what I mean? And you can't manifest people into your life like that. The way you manifest people into your life or soulmates into your life is by becoming the vibrational match and frequency that you desire to call towards you. You know? So anyways, be specific, but not too specific. Well, I only want this one person and, you know, that's it. The universe is like, okay. You're going to be single probably for a long time. Unless this person's free will rises up and you know, joins you and chooses you. You know, be specific in the way of, I'm calling forth divine union. My heart is open. I'm calling forth someone who is a vibrational match to my frequency. Obviously, the universe is going to do that anyways. I'm calling in someone who is, you know, they love nature. They love being outdoors. I'm calling in someone who is, you know, like me. They love being in the country, living in the country, you know, someone who owns a ranch or, you know, has a piece of land, or that's a part of their dreams and goals and desires like mine. You know, I'm calling in someone who is, you know, around, you know, 5'8", 5'9". I'm calling in someone with, you know, handsome, a beard, okay, because I love myself a good beard. I'm calling in someone who, you know, is funny and charismatic, but obviously has gone through an awakening and their heart's open and, you know, they are connected with their higher self, like someone who's family oriented or someone who, you know, wants kids or someone who doesn't want kids. You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of thing that you want to manifest. You don't want to be specific in the way of, I only want this one person. I only want Joe Schmo. That's who I'm manifesting. Like, okay, have fun with that. Have fun with that one, you know? And we say this to everyone with love because we want to help. Your angels are helping. Your spirit guides are helping. That's why I'm here delivering this message. So you got to allow yourself to speak your truth and what it is that you truly want and desire. You speak it with your third eye. You speak it with your thoughts, and you speak it with your voice. Okay? You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is an absolutely powerful rebirth. This is the biggest rebirth of your life for a lot of you guys. For a lot of you guys, myself included. I can feel it too. Okay? Like, the fire that you've been purging in, and like the hellfire, like that you had to like be purged in to become the phoenix and rise again. It's like the old you has been burned to ashes. So why are you still manifesting from the old you? Why are you still manifesting from your past experiences and patterns? Like, this is how it's always been with me and money, or this is how it's always been, you know, there's always been more month than money. Okay, great. That was the past. Today is a new vibrational point of attraction. Every single day is a new, brand new vibrational point of attraction. You can wake up every single day and you set the tone for the day. You wake up with gratitude and appreciation and love in your heart. Today's going to be an amazing day. I am so blessed today. Everything is working out for me today. I am safe. Everything's good, right? Instead of waking up and immediately going into like overstimulated nervous system, you know, like high cortisol level, like stress, anxiety mode of, okay, I got to get up and I got to do this and I got to do this and I got to do this and I got to do this. And then, oh my God, and then work and then and I got to do this and I got, like, that's crazy. It's no wonder you're having a hard time grounding your manifestations and miracles and blessings and the river of blessings into your life, because the reality and energy around you is chaotic. It's not grounded. Okay? So you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. You guys know. Okay? I love you. All right? My job here, a part of my soul's work, just one sliver of it, is this, right? Is to be this channel for you guys. All right? So anyways, my love, so I'm going to grab another spirit animal card. We're just going to see. Victory. The deer. See, the deer in this deck is the Empress. Divine feminine. Energy. There's no gender in tarot and, you know, in the energy. Like, look at that. Things are happening fast. The cheetah is the fastest animal in the world, right? The cheetah is connected to the sun. So sunshine energy, a lot of like green, fertility, like things that like bring more love and like expansion and joy. Like, that's where your focus should be. That's what you're calling in, and you're calling it in a very fast energy. The sun, look at that. See all the yellow and the, right? You guys hear the birdies out there going crazy? Look at that. Whoa, whoa. Look at the color matches here. Very strong divine masculine energy too with these. All right, so confirmation of like a masculine, fast approaching. You're the butterfly. See, it's a rebirth. You're this new version of yourself. You're not the same person you were last year, 3 months ago, 6 months ago. So you have to stop manifesting at that level, and you have to stop like manifesting with the experiences that you've been through and your past experience with love or money or this or that. Like, you're fear-based, like, oh, what if it comes in and I lose it, or what? You know, that's fear-based. You're go ahead and think that way. You're pushing it all out. You're pushing it away from you. And what you're doing is you're attracting in more situations and scenarios that bring you more loss and fear and heartbreak and sadness and lack. Okay. I know you guys get it. This right here is a really beautiful thing. So things are happening fast. This is your river of blessings. Okay. This is about your courage, your bravery, your divine strength, being a leader. Okay. Your new pictures of reality. A lot of you guys need to really see yourself as the leaders you are, as the way showers you are, as the light workers you are. You have to see yourself as the successful entrepreneur. You have to see your business just boom, exploding, and all kinds of people wanting to work with you or connecting with you, or, You know, whatever it is, mi amor. Okay? The deer is the Empress energy. It's all about like your purity and your grace and your softness and your faith and your energy of just trust and receiving. It's very abundant. And all of this flows in when you're in a more grounded, relaxed, just I trust, law of assumption. Law of assumption is huge. Like I just know it's going to work out. Like I see it. I assume everything is always working out for me. Right? Okay. So anyways, you guys, all of my reading options, spiritual services, different things that I offer and connect as far as healing and readings and past life readings and, you know, all the things that's in the description box below. Also, announcement. I announced it the night before last when the message came through. But we're going to be, I didn't know, like, you guys know how my portal workshops go. Like, this is like what, like our 14th or 15th one. And we've never gone to Lemuria. We've never gone to Lemuria. So for the 5/5 portal coming up here, so it's a week from today is 5/5, but the portal workshop that we're doing is this Sunday on 5/4. May the 4th be with you. Oh. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to write out like a whole thing and officially post it today. But if you want to like just book your space, book your spot, get the ball rolling, you're more than welcome to. A lot of you guys are regulars with the workshops. You come to every single one or you've been to them in the past. But this one is very special. We're in Taurus season. Taurus is Venusian energy. It's Venus Venusian, ruled by Venus. This is Venus energy right here. Empress. Okay, so on May 4th, this coming Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to hold the workshop over Zoom, just like always. It's recorded, like always. So anyone who purchases a ticket will get the recording, whether you can be on the live, workshop or not. And because it's on everything is done in the astral and on a quantum level, it's whenever you tune in through all space and time is you're there with us in real time. Okay, so with this one, very, very special. We are astral traveling to Lemuria. Okay, we're going to see all the things, you guys, like, get ready. This one's, okay, we are going to activate. This is Lemurian activation and codes. We are astral traveling to Lemuria. We will be working in a sacred Venusian rose quartz temple for a little bit of the transmission while we're in Lemuria. And we will be working in the Venusian temple with the Venusians, with the Venusian galactics. It's a stellar star race. We will be working with goddess Hathor. And within this temple, Hathor, the Venusians, because it's a Venusian temple, and Hathor is connected with Venus as well. But we will also be connecting with an Emerald Order of Ascended Masters. So it's like a really big deal what's going to take place in this Venusian rose quartz temple. And yeah, so anyways, but then we will be going out and we will be in Lemuria and experiencing Lemuria, and we will be making contact with the Lemurians, and we will be receiving healings with them, from them, activations with them, from them. It's just, yeah, so I'm like smiling ear to ear right now because I'm just so excited. Like, Lemuria, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So anyways, you guys, if you and just the workshops are always so healing and activating for everyone who joins. Like, the testimonies, you guys, that I have received, like, throughout the time that we've been doing these, it's crazy. It's magical. It's just, whoa, it's mind blowing. So anyways, my loves, if you want to come and join us, even if you can't make the live Zoom, you're more than welcome to purchase a ticket, and you will receive the recording. Like I said, it's like you're there with us in real time. Tickets are $44 USD. And you can just send your payment. All of like my information is in the description box, like my payment options, PayPal, Venmo, CASHAPP, ZELLE, etc. And you can just you know, send it over if you want, if you're guided. But anyways, I'm just letting everyone know. So we have like all this week to get people signed up, okay? And I know that all of the souls who are meant to be there, they will be there, right? So I was kind of tuning in, and I don't think that I'll be called to do another workshop until the 8/8 portal. So this, I think, will be the last one until then. But anyways, okay, if you connect and if you want to join us and you're ready to level up and to connect with these beautiful stellar beings and the Lemurians and more ascended masters and Hathor, okay, then you definitely want to be with us there, all right? So anyways, you guys, I love you so much. Also, pinned in the comments below is a video link, information on our Magdalene Code Sacred Retreat to France, Southern France this September. I'm co-hosting with Stellar and John, who are two beloved, very powerful emanations of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. John is a walk-in soul that came to be, you know, the masculine with Stellar, and their teachings and all the things are just next level. And that's coming from me, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, it's just so beautiful, so divinely orchestrated, such an honor, a privilege to connect with them and to work with them. And yeah, so we still have a few spaces available. Payment plans are available too. So they're very good. They've been doing these sacred retreats all over the world for over 10 years. So they work with everyone. They make it budget friendly for you. Okay. So you know, if this is a part of your soul's calling, like, we would never want money to be like something that stops you. So the payment plans, they will work with you on payment plans. They will give you extra long extended payment plans, like all the things. Okay. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Happy Monday. Happy new moon. Mwah.